The third critical element for getting ranked on Google Maps is to have reviews, and most importantly, is to have more reviews than the competition. So if we search for a remodeling company in Denver, you see here where the first listing has 44 reviews, the next listing has 38 reviews, and then the third listing in the 3-pack has 9 reviews. Now, it doesn't always work out this perfectly, but with all things being equal, the company with the most reviews will typically outrank their competitors. And Google is always looking at how many reviews that you have across the web as well. They're looking at reviews on Yelp, they're looking at Angie's List, they have a whole list that they look at. But from an overall standpoint, it's a combination of your website setup and SEO, it's your citations, and with all these things being equal, it's your online reviews that can really help you stand out. So let's talk about some specific strategies and some specific tools to help you get more reviews to help you play this game right. The first thing is make sure you're leveraging technology. I mean, if you're not sending a review quest after every service call or completed project via email, via text message, or leaving a printed card with your customer, you're leaving opportunity on the table. Every single job has the potential for a good review for your company, and you're not going to get 100%, but if you're not asking for the review after every job, you're surely not going to be getting as many reviews as you could. It kind of goes back to that old adage, you can't get what you don't ask for. You also have to train your team and your project managers to plant the seed of getting customer feedback. In a perfect world, you'd have a process where the customer calls and schedules an estimate. In that process, your offline manager would say, hey, by the way, I'm going to send you a photo of our guy in advance, and we're going to let you know when he's on his way via text message, and so can I get your cell phone number and email address? This is one of the biggest hurdles that companies have. They can't get the phone number or they can't get the email, and these are the best ways to follow up with satisfied customers. If you can capture that contact info at the point of the estimate being scheduled, the resistance is practically non-existent. That's where you get this information so that when the estimator goes out, he creates a great world-class experience for the customer. He shows up on time. He rolls out the red carpet with cordiality and a smile. He puts on his booties to protect the home, and he engages with the customer. And so most of you folks all know this strategy. You create this great customer experience, and then the estimator plants the seed for feedback after the job is complete. Your project manager is not just saying, hey, thanks for your business, thanks for your payment, and then walking out the door. Instead, he's ending the appointment with, hey, you know what? I really appreciate the opportunity to serve you today. Our company thrives on positive feedback. And as a matter of fact, my position and my performance is graded based on the feedback I get from customers like you. So you're going to be getting an email from our company a little bit later today asking if you could take a minute to write a review for me. So if you would do that for me, that would help me a lot. So you see how this really works. And you also see this a lot in the automotive industry or in the hospitality industry, but not as much in home services. But when you go and buy a car, it's almost every time they're telling you, hey, you're going to do a survey. I need all 5 stars or I'm going to get fired. And they usually use they're usually that forward with their language patterns. You want to train your crews maybe to not be that aggressive, but to plant the seed. They should know that they're going to get a review request. Then you can have your office staff follow up after the appointment call. What we have found is the best tools in the world will only get you so far, though. You can automate the review request till you're blue in the face, but in some cases, that's not enough. People are lazy, and if they have the opportunity to say, yeah, I'll write you a review later, but then there's no follow through from your company to try and hold them accountable for that. They're busy. They'll be like, no, I forgot I didn't have time. So it ends up being 1 in 10 people that will take the next step to write that review. But if you do something like this, and it does take time and it does take energy, the number of reviews that you get will increase significantly. They say that people are more motivated by public recognition in front of their peers than they are by financial compensation. Financial compensation is important, Everybody wants to make more money, but a lot of people get a bigger rise out of being recognized in front of their peers. So help your clients create that culture and to ask for reviews on a consistent basis. And then some companies also have prizes for the technicians that get the most reviews that particular week. We usually see that type of contest with our plumbing and HVAC clients who go out on numerous service calls every day. But your reward can be something simple like a $10 gift card, $25, even $50. You decide what works best for you, but making this part of your business, part of your culture, it will improve your review count. You can then move on to the dominant #1 spot in your area, and just imagine the impact that will have throughout your company. Not only are you ranking better and you're getting more leads, but you're also creating a culture of creating a great customer experience, planting the seeds, and then holding your guys accountable and praising them for the positive feedback from your customers. There's some great tools out there to help with review request automation. We have our own tool that we've built for review automation, as well as some strategies that we've developed for asking for reviews, such as emails, text alerts, and printed cards, that sort of thing. But other review services that I've seen that are the most popular are Nearby Now, which is a tool that can create unique geo-modified content for your different city pages. I've mentioned this previously in our SEO webinars, but it can also automate the review request process or a review request that goes out after every service or appointment call. And then they have some unique tools that they have added recently that can intelligently determine, is this a Google user? Let's send them directly to Google. Or is this an Angie's List user? We'll send them to Angie's List to leave a review. So it kind of strategically gets the reviews on the sites that are easiest for your customers. Review Buzz is another tool. One of the best things about Review Buzz is it focuses on the customer choosing to write a review, not for your company, but for the technician that they worked with. So it's built around the whole concept of you're not writing a review for Ralph's Roofing, but rather you're writing a review for Jimmy, who was your point of contact at your house. He treated you well. He left you with a smile on your face. And so you're going out of your way to review Jimmy in particular. That's one of the things that really helps Review Buzz shine. And additionally, Review Buzz has a widget that you can add to your site that showcases all of your reviews back to the source. Birdeye is another tool, as well as Customer Lobby. So these are some of the automation tools. In my mind, it's less about the tools and more about making sure that you have something you are using consistently, and it's built into the way you operate as a company. So explore some of these tools, but most importantly, create a process that works for helping you get more reviews on a consistent basis. I hope this helps. I hope this gives you guys some tools that you can tap into in order to help automate the review request process.